Hi, my name is Aditya and I am the CEO of Automaski. Today we are going to be talking about time travel and more fundamentally, what is time? Is it a dimension? Is it an axis? Or what else is it? But before that, a little bit about Automaski. We've been working on complexity theory since late 80s. We solved P is equal to NP in early 90s. We got into quantum physics in mid 90s. And within a few years realized this universe is a simulation, and that too a linear order simulation, and that implementing physics won't require of the order of 2 to the power 3 n complexity, but rather of the order of n complexity, which is linear complexity. We had developed a rudimentary quantum computer a few years later, but only in 2014, when there were massive publications, we figured out which gates to implement and what algorithms to benchmark and test with. Hence, we implicitly achieved quantum supremacy in early 2015 by virtue of having created the world's most powerful quantum computer with a billion qubits with infinite precision. 2 years back, we simulated quantum gravity with a billion qubits. 6 months back, we publicly launched our RSA 2048 cracking service, available for anyone who cares to pay money and use it. Till then, it was available only to DoDs and agencies around the world behind closed doors. And today, we are working on our quantum gravity computer based on causaloid formalism. Again, if we think of it, our core quantum gravity computer has been ready for years now. We've been playing with it and trying incremental changes, just that we don't know how to make use of it because there is nothing published or available out there which shows how something like a quantum gravity computer can be used to solve real world problems. A small piece of advisory: please proceed with caution. If this presentation goes against your belief system, then please ignore this presentation. Stop the video and focus on things you are passionate about. If you are respectful and polite, I would love to answer any questions you might have or listen to your thoughts. Feel free to email info@automatsky.com. Now, in a separate, video presentation, we discussed that this universe is non-deterministic. It is a simulation, and there are two things that happen in the universe, which is basically a decision mechanism and an execution mechanism. This quantum circuit or quantum physics that as we know it, is basically the execution mechanism of the universe, and this is completely deterministic. The decision mechanism at every point in time of the universe isn't deterministic. That is non-deterministic. But overall, the universe is non-deterministic. I think we've established that. Now, the question is, does the past exist? No, it's gone forever. It's over. It's gone. Does the future exist as we speak? Is the future there? You know, can we accurately know that this will be the future and it will come next? No, it is yet to come, and we are not sure what it will be because the universe is non-deterministic. Can we roll back the universe? No, because it is non-deterministic. Does the universe split into gazillions of universes at every Planck's time tick? No, we discussed that in the multiverse video. That is outright rubbish. The universe exists in a single state, and this state evolves. It is a single state simulation. We have discussed that partly in an earlier video on whether this universe is a simulation. Now, the irony of science today is that instead of saying that my theory only captures a part of reality at best, and hence is just partially valid and is the best we can do for the time being, people rather say that my theory is so good that it is the absolute total truth, and my theory is the ultimate definition of the universe and everything in it. And I mean, people try to portray their theories as if the universe runs according to them, while mm, almost all of these theories are imperfect and inaccurate. Now everyone is clueless because just because you can put a negative number in an equation, or you can get a negative number as a result of any equation, does not mean that time is a dimension on an axis. Time travel into the past or future is not possible, at least in this universe, because the universe is non-deterministic and the past and present is also non-deterministic. So we cannot calculate where we came from or where we are going to go next. Besides, the universe is so big that you will not have the capability to roll back the entire universe back in time, or the other way in the future if possible also, because partly because it is non-deterministic and partly because it is too big. And no amount of computing power of any kind can simulate and or predict the future or even the past in the universe. Non-determinism in a way implies irreversibility, because you want to go back to this exact state from which you came from, not any other state in the past. Now, the simulation hypothesis is true, and this universe is a simulation. This is what confuses a lot of people, and they don't understand this point. And almost everyone is obsessed with the nonsense called multiverse. But then the question is, then what is time? Let us bell the cat. Let us come straight to it. Time is a delay. It is composed of increments of Planck's time. So at every point in time, at Planck's unit amount of time, something around that, the universe ticks and takes the next steps in the simulation. Then how do we feel the effect of time? We do so due to the relative time scales of everything around us, from atoms to human motion to sound to light to earth, stars, and galaxies. And that is the relative passage of time gives us the effect of time. And that is how we perceive it. Now, Automatsky has proven it by discovering the underlying model of the universe and proving that model by building a billion qubit infinite precision quantum computer using it, besides hundreds of other millennium inventions, including proving that this universe is a simulation which has an evolving single state, and hence time is not an axis or a dimension. And that is all that's required to explain the universe in entirety. The only dimensions we have are the three space dimensions. Congratulations. Nonsense only goes so far. If you believe in nonsense, you will have no ability to see the truth, though you might argue that ignorance is bliss. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. Thank you, and hope you have a nice day.